So my mom was my friend. And then my gran was my mom. You understand? So when both of them, I was angry with God. I was angry with the two women that I know who are God-fearing. Ba ileng gore thapelo is at the center of their lives. How do they depart from my life? And in the nature in which they've departed.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Crime with Regina. Today we're going to be looking at the 2021 murder of Skeem actress Amanda Manku's mother and grandmother by the names of Gladys Manku and Letima Phuthuma. The murder was allegedly orchestrated by Amanda Manku's father, whose name is William Manku. Everything said in this video is still alleged because this is a pending case. According to Amanda Manku, when she did an interview with Basikotle last year, she said that her parents had a beautiful relationship, a beautiful love story. They met when they were still very young, and they had her when her mother was 15 and her father was 18 years old. After having her, Amanda's parents continued with school. The father finished first and moved to Joburg in his early 20s, where he began his career at SAPS Sandringham. Like I always say, guys, there's something in the SAPS water. Because why are these police officers always involved in murders?
And I think for me, the hardest thing is that when you talk about parenting, my father was my best friend. My father was my pillar of strength. And this is the man who now is arrested for the murder of my parents. Like, I had the perfect parents, including my father. My parents had me when they were young. 15 and 19 was the perfect love story.
After completing her matric, Amanda's mother also joined her husband in Joburg, where they later had 4 more kids after Amanda. Gladys Manku is described as an amazing mother who was in turn an amazing grandmother. She stayed at home for her entire life, taking care of her children and taking care of her husband. The fateful incident took place in Zebediela Makgophong, which is where I'm originally from actually. And I heard the stories, I heard the rumors, but I'm not gonna be talking about the rumors that I heard in my village on this page. I am just gonna talk about what Amanda Manku said and what Amanda Manku's uncle also said about the incident. Gladys Manku was visiting her mother Letima Phuthuma when the incident took place in Makgophong village, which is in Limpopo. The uncle was there, which is the younger brother to Amanda Manku's mother. On that day, they say weird men came into the yard looking for Amanda Manku's mother, Gladys, and the grandmother, which is Letima Phuthuma. Unfortunately, they were not around, and the uncle then called the mother and asked where they are because there are 2 men that are there to fix a wheelbarrow. The grandmother was so surprised that I did not want a wheelbarrow to be fixed. Tell those men to leave. I mean, what if they are there to kill me? It is so ironic, Uguti. That is the first thought that Amanda's grandmother had, and that's exactly what the intent of these men was. So Amanda's mother, Gladys, took the phone and spoke to the brother and said, no, tell these people to come back tomorrow. It's late now. At the time that the 2 strange men were looking for Amanda's mother and grandmother, they were out fetching water at their local tap together with another uncle of Amanda's. When they were making their way back home, they saw a strange car parked on the street, and they found it very suspicious. They even contemplated on calling the community to warn them about the strange car. But unfortunately, 2 gunmen emerged and started chasing them. The grandmother was not able to run. She got shot first 3 times. Gladys ran into the bushes and the uncle also ran. The gunman caught up with Gladys, shot her too. The uncle was shot, but he was only injured, and he was the one who was able to recount the whole incident to the police. The incident took place in May 2021 and became a cold case for a while. And then on the 10th of January 2024, suspects were finally arrested. The first suspect was Amanda Manku's father, 53-year-old William Manku. The second suspect was David Khoza, who was 41 years old. And the third suspect was Amanda Manku's father's girlfriend by the name of Nonhlanhla Ngubo. Charges against William Manku's girlfriend, Nonhlanhla Ngubo, were eventually dropped and she was let go. David Khoza decided to abandon bail, and William Manku has went to several bail hearings where he at first said he needs to work for his children. That was disputed, and then he now said that he has an ancestral calling, and when he got arrested he was in the middle of initiation school, and his ancestors will punish him if he does not finish his initiation. Wow, your ancestors will punish you for not finishing initiation, but they will leave you alone for killing your wife. After the arrest, William Manku actually confessed to the murder, detailing everything to how he hired two guys, including David Khoza, to go kill the wife and the mother-in-law. Listen, this man didn't just want his wife dead. He wanted his wife and his mamazala dead. He took these guys from Joburg. They drove in two cars, which was the white Polo that was seen on the incident, and he led them to his mother-in-law's house, got into the car with them, showed them, this is where my mother-in-law's house is, this is where you're gonna find my wife and my mother-in-law, and then he went back to his car and left the man to do his dirty job. How cruel is this person? But in true criminal fashion, William Manku later recanted his confession. He said he was coerced and was only confessing because that was going to lead to his girlfriend being released. Like, my guy, who do you think we are? Your statement was so detailed to the T. How can your girlfriend's car be used to transport people that are gonna kill your mother-in-law and your wife be a coincidence? No, man, make it make sense. On the 4th of December 2025, Judge Nord Odendal ruled that William Manku's confession was voluntary and it will be admitted. William Manku and his co-accused are gonna appear again in court on the 3rd of February 2026.
When these things happen, you know, you get to question God a lot. But eventually I found my strength back in God. Because for the longest of time, I didn't have an option to be weak. I'm the firstborn of 5 children. Yeah. My siblings were in matric when this happened. My youngest sister at the time she was looking for work. Yeah. There is no chance for me as the oldest sister to be weak. I have to be strong for them. I have to be strong for my kids. Yeah. You know, because my sister has a child, my brother has a child. Those are my kids. I have to be strong for them. Like mama. You know, never say crash.
This is such a sad and heartbreaking story. I hope the souls of Letima Putuma and Gladys Manku continue to rest in peace, and I hope that their children and the rest of their family finds healing. My apologies for the bad sound in this video. It is school holidays now. The bundles are all over. I cannot record in peace. These people are up at 6 o'clock and I don't even know where they're going. That is all from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.